Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night. Hello, welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I posted anything, but welcome back. I decided to do like a rainbow squiggly eye type look because it's Pride Month, and although I'm posting this probably on the last day of Pride Month, happy Pride Month to everybody who has made a difference being themselves. Yep, I am a huge supporter of gay rights and being yourself, because I don't know, everybody deserves to be who they are and not be afraid to live that way. So anyway, I'm just putting on my foundation, my concealer. I love watching people put on foundation, so I don't know if I'm gonna exclude this in my other makeup tutorials. Okay, sorry about that face, but this concealer smells really good. It's the Palladio, I don't know what it's called, Palladio concealer, but it smells so good. It's like vanilla or cocoa or something. It smells so good, and I would buy it just for the smell alone. The coverage is really good too, though, and the texture, amazing. So I would buy it for both the quality and the smell. So yeah, I love watching people put on a lot of foundation. For me, it's like so oddly satisfying. It's so relaxing, and I love watching like Nikki tutorials, or maybe drag queens like Miss Fame putting on a lot of foundation, because it's so interesting how they carve out a new face and change the shape of their face with makeup. So I'm putting on here concealer by Ellana Mineral Cosmetics, and I really like it because it really matches my skin tone. It adds a lot of coverage. And now I'm using the Coty Airspun. So I really like this powder, but it smells like an old lady, and I don't want to smell like an old lady. And since it's like powder, it goes up your nose, and as you can see, I'm the queen of displaying products in my hand. So yep, this is just the Physicians Formula bronzer. We're just speeding through this because I don't think this is interesting to people. And yep, queen of showing products. This is an e.l.f. coconut spray thingy, face spray, and the spray sucks. It makes it splotchy and raindrops on your face. So you need to put it on a sponge and put it on so that you don't look like somebody threw water in your face with their fingers. The flicking with your fingers. And this is the Colourette Colourtint, and I've never used any Colourette product, but damn, was I impressed with this. It's so pigmented and it layers really well. The smell kind of smells like something. It doesn't smell bad, doesn't smell good, but it doesn't smell real. It kind of smells like a chemical, but not like a chemical that you can't put on your face. But that's up to you if you don't like those kinds of smells. I don't care, as long as it works and it doesn't kill me. Okay, don't listen to me. Sorry, my lips are uneven, but it's okay. Love who you are. As you can see, I'm applying it, another layer, and it applies so well, and it's not super splotchy. And I actually used a lip liner just to make things more even, but as you can see, I didn't even make it even. But I think in the final thing, it looks even. So now we are starting with the main event, the eyes. And as you can see, I'm not in frame, but I realized that, and I get into frame right about now. See, amazing. So I'm actually doing something correct. I'm being in frame. That's the most important thing when you're making a video, being in frame. So going back to Pride Month, I realized recently, talking to my friend, that she was saying that it's so funny that you love a lot of gay things. You love Lady Gaga, you love RuPaul's Drag Race, you love theater and being dramatic. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I'm pretty straight. And she's like, yeah, you're just a really good ally. And I never thought about it that way, because I don't know, I just do what I do, I do what I like. And it's just funny because I've been supporting gay rights and being who you are for forever. So loving Lady Gaga, I've been doing that since I was like 12 or 13, and watching RuPaul's Drag Race since I was like 14, and loving theater since I was born. Like, who doesn't love musical theater? If you don't love musical theater, you must be a little bit depressed inside, but that's okay. People are depressed, but don't take it out on other people's happiness. So, I'm lining my eyes with a cream eyeshadow. This is the iMagic 12 color cream palette or something like that. I don't remember the name, but I'll list it down below. It is basically a dupe of the Makeup Forever one. And here, I'm just putting on eyeshadow to set it because this cream doesn't set. It's a good thing I did the test eye, because in the second eye I learned better on how to do this. So with this second eye, I actually didn't do an orange ring because the orange and the red are just so similar in color that I basically just mixed the orange and the yellow when applying the eyeshadow to set it so that it has like an orange tint. And the rest of these shades, I kind of just mix them. I custom mix these shades because that's the whole point of having that cream palette. You're supposed to mix your own shades. So yep. And the sad thing is though, I don't have the exact like colors to match all these shades, but majority of them are the same except for the blue. The blue is noticeably different. But this was really fun. I would say on a level of difficulty though, this is kind of advanced. Like, you gotta have the right tools, you gotta have a steady hand, you gotta have patience, and you gotta have some skill. What makes this easier is that it's squiggly lines and they're not all the same squiggles, so you just gotta get a general shape. But the issue will be is that if you can make those lines as thin as you can and make it, look as clean as you can, and even me, I couldn't even get it that clean. So I had to go back, clean it up, add some concealer, and honestly, I didn't even do this step properly on my first eye, so I corrected that with the second eye. So I suggest that if you're learning makeup, you start with doing one eye first so that you can learn the mistakes and then do the right eye. But at the same time, that could give you an issue because you might end up with eyes looking different. And here I'm just cleaning up my left eye, my other eye, because look at it, it's kind of getting muddy. It was kind of getting muddy, so I had to clean up with some more cream. But that is the process of doing makeup. You gotta go back, you gotta keep looking, touching up, fixing something that has gone wrong, because the canvas that you're using is moving, and you need to figure out how to keep things looking the best they are by just going back and forth and studying, like, hey, did my eyeshadow move up or down because of my eye moving this way and stuff like that. Okay, that might be boring, but I don't know, that's how I learned. That's how I learned. And as you can see, putting on the black cream, and I think this is just from the same palette. And I'm also adding this like black eyeshadow with like blue sparkles just to set it, so it has a little bit of depth, a little bit of interest, instead of it just being a plain black matte, because of the rest of the other eyeshadows are just a plain color that's matte in finish. And here I am contouring my nose. I could have gotten another brush, pero tinamad ako. I'm sorry. And I'm losing my voice. Let me drink water. Yep. So as you can see, contouring, simple contouring. I'm just adding more depth to my face, because in the start I added bronzer just to like make me not look like a ghost. And now I just added a bit more to the edges of my cheeks and some Mary Luminizer, one of my favorite highlighters. And that's basically it. Fix your hair, feel it up, feel yourself, feel and look how amazing you look You guys, not me. But if you think I look good, thank you very much. So yep, thank you so much, and I'm so happy you guys watched. So subscribe to my channel to see more, and yep, here you go, here are photos of me. So goodbye and thank you for watching. Bye bye.